Primetime Sunrise.
Today is the 23rd of July 2014. A very good Wednesday morning to you and welcome to this edition of Primetime Sunrise. You're joining me, Katrina Chang, live from our Newsfirst Center in Colombo. Let's take a look at your headlines. A special program to prevent setting forest reserves on fire. Trade union action of the lecturers at the Rajawati University ends. And Jakarta governor declared winner of Indonesia's presidential election. And now on to those stories in detail. The Forest Conservation Department notes that a program has been implemented to avoid setting fire to forest reserves. Speaking to Newsfirst, Conservator General of Forests S.A. Anwar Satrasinghe had this to say.
So far we are taking action from the department mainly because this is actually intentional fire. So we fires have been by the local people, and we have taken action to raise awareness among these local communities as well as the various non-governmental groups and the government groups. Plus, we are taking action against people who are intentionally doing this. So, normally we take actions like the awareness programs and then the legal action as well as from the department. There are some technical activities to be carried out like opening of fire lines, clearing of areas like removal of debris. So these three activities are happening right now to control forest fires in Sri Lanka, especially during this dry season.
The Nilame of the historical temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, Pradeep Nilanga Dala, says that the final Randoli Perahara of the annual Asal Maha Perahara will take to the streets on the 10th of August. He made this announcement in a media briefing with regard to the Perahara yesterday.
A group including the Basnayaka Nilame of the historical temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic and the organizers took part for this discussion last evening. The ceremony to erect Cup will be held at the auspicious time of 8 a.m. on the 27th of July. This ceremony will take place from the 27th to the 31st of July at 4 Devalas. The Kumbul Perahara will take to the streets at an auspicious time on the 1st of August. Furthermore, the Randoli processions will take place from the 6th to the 10th, the 10th being a Poya day and the final day of the procession. Thereafter, the water cutting ceremony will be held on the following day on the 11th, and an event will be held to hand over the official message of the Perahara to the President.
Agostu 11 දින පෙරහැර සංදේශයේ අධිකරු ජනාධිපතිතුමාට බාර දීම.
On to one of our headline making news. The lecturers at the Rajawati University has decided to conclude the trade union action launched by them. Chairman of the University Lecturers Council, Venerable Olange Vatta Chandasiri, noted that lecturers will commence their usual activities commencing from Monday.
Meanwhile, the Vice-Chancellor at the Rajawati University, Professor Ranjit Vijayawardhan, notes that the parents of 11 students in detention will be called to the university this Monday. The Vice-Chancellor stated that the parents would be able to file appeal and thereby a date to recommence operations at the university will be decided. The Rajawati University was closed down for an indefinite period, demanding that the arrested students be released for holding the Vice-Chancellor and 12 others in hostage. 33 students were released on bail after being produced before the Magistrates Court.
The Election Secretariat requests the public residing in the Uva provinces to apply for temporary identification cards if they do not possess a valid identification card. Additional Election Commissioner R.M.L.K. Ratnayaka noted that applications to obtain temporary identification cards will be accepted until the 12th of August. He added that application forms have been handed over to Gramadari officers and estate superintendents. And on that note, we conclude this edition of Primetime Sunrise. It was an absolute pleasure having you with us. The Newsfirst team, I'm Katrina Chang. Have a lovely day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.